Hey, it's Paul here on the Friendly Reviewer. In this video, we're going to be comparing the Netgear Orbi to the AmpliFi HD system. Make sure to subscribe so you can watch more videos just like this one, and also check out the description below for updates since I post the video and also links to both those systems. Now let's get in the review. If you're looking to improve your Wi-Fi coverage, you may want to pick up a mesh Wi-Fi system. Two of the popular ones on the market are the Netgear Orbi and the Ubiquiti AmpliFi HD system. Both these are great systems, and in this video we're going to be doing a comparison in a tournament type style. We're going to be looking at the physical form factor of the router, the mesh nodes, we're going to take a look at the coverage, also the setup, configuration, and then the price. First up is the physical form factor of the router, which is the base of the system. The AmpliFi HD system probably has one of the best looking routers on the market. It's compact in this little cube shape here. It feels great, has a nice texture to it. It looks great on a shelf, and also has an LCD screen on it that's a touch screen that can display different information. It's really just all around a great form factor, and again, probably one of the best on the market. On the other hand, we have the Orbi. The Orbi looks great, has a great texture to it, but it's obviously a lot larger. It does have a little LED ring around the top that can show status during setup whenever it loses and connects to the internet. But other than that, it's going to look fine on a shelf, but it's much larger. And because of that, I'm going to give the win to the AmpliFi HD system for router form factor. Second up is the physical form of the nodes. Now these are used to extend your Wi-Fi system either through wired backhauls or wirelessly. First up, the AmpliFi HD system. You can use another router if you want to use a wired backhaul, or if you need actual physical ports at the location that you're going to go to. So you could wirelessly connect these together and then use these ports here to make a wired connection. They also have these really cool mesh nodes which plug into an outlet. And this has an interesting system where this is the antenna and it can get repositioned, as you can see here, through this magnetic base, and you can actually knock it off and click it back into place, and that's going to work for you as well. The Orbi, on the other hand, just like the router, they have a satellite that looks just like it. It's same size. You have wired ports on the back as well, and you can use this via wired backhaul or again wirelessly, just like the AmpliFi HD system. Netgear also offers two other options, one that's a little bit smaller than this, as well as an outlet option, although you can't reposition it the same. In addition, they also have an outdoor satellite option as well. Because Netgear has all these different options with the outdoor, the outlet, also the satellite, I'm going to give it just slightly leaning towards the Netgear Orbi to win this round. So next up is coverage, which a lot of people care about. This is going to be a combination of speed, power, as well as how does it communicate with those mesh points and satellites that's going to extend your coverage. The AmpliFi HD system, you may find that it gives you a little extra range if you're talking about just the base router only. It's going to give you that range a little bit more than the Orbi, but with the Orbi you find that as you get closer, it's going to be a little bit higher speed than the AmpliFi HD system. You're only going to see this if you have a very high bandwidth for your internet service provider. I would say that 99% of people won't be able to tell the difference, especially if you use the mesh points or the satellites to extend their system. So most people are going to be happy with either of these, and they're going to give you plenty of coverage. I'm going to have to give the slight edge to the Netgear Orbi because they do have the tri-band, which means a dedicated wireless band if you can't use that wired backhaul, to give you that extra speed that's going to be just a little bit over the AmpliFi HD system, and so I give it to the Orbi. Setup on both the AmpliFi HD and the Netgear Orbi was very simple, so I'm going to give it a tie. We're partway through, and let me know in the comments below which one you think is best. Let's take a look at all the customizations you can do with the systems. If you want to use an app alone, hands down the AmpliFi HD system is much better, but if you want to use a website, there are tons of more options on the Netgear Orbi. So it really depends on what type of user you are. Most people are going to be fine with either system, but if you want a little bit extra, the Netgear Orbi wins this one. As for price, there are a ton of permutations you can do using different hardware sets with these two systems. Looking at a graph of pretty much all the different options out there, looking at both the Orbi 40 and 30 series, as well as using a combination of the Orbi 50 and 30 series, you can see that both those options are going to be slightly more expensive with those different permutations than the AmpliFi HD system. And for that reason, I give this one to the AmpliFi HD. Overall, it ends up being pretty much a tie at the end of the day. And what you're going to need to do is go through and weigh what are the most important features for you. If all you care about is the looks and you're just a generic user, perhaps the AmpliFi HD system is going to be one you pick, where if you want some more customization, the Netgear Orbi might be better for you. Me personally, I almost went over for the AmpliFi HD system as my main router at home when Netgear had some issues with their stability. But since they seem to have fixed those, I've actually tended to stay with the Netgear Orbi now over the AmpliFi HD system, but really they're very close neck and neck. So you're going to have to decide for yourself, but you can use this to help you out. This has been Paul with a comparison of the AmpliFi HD system to the Netgear Orbi. Thank you for watching.